right. Let's get into it, guys. We're a little late today. Little bit late today. 9:20 already. And you just watched me open up the chart. So let's just get straight to it. Do we have news? How y'all doing today? I'm off today. Wednesday, Thursday, I'm off. So I actually got this little Chick-fil-A breakfast sandwich. Had to run over there. Part of the reason why I'm late. And a little Celsius too. So we're feeling good. Unemployment claims was at 8:30. Red folder's already passed. And we got some yellow coming up at 10:30. Easy. Cool. So let's start on the higher time frame, as we always do. Weekly, we're still pushing up because we're like that. Yes, about to be above these all-time highs, though. Okay, so have we take these out yet? No, we haven't. Okay, so this is honestly pretty obviously the next draw on liquidity. And NASDAQ has these double stacked highs because they made an SMT beforehand with ES. So that's really all I see on the daily. We already been inverse this gap, and we also came back to tap into this bullish fair value gap right here on both NASDAQ and ES. So, I mean, the draw, especially on the higher time frame, is obviously higher. Cool. So 4 hour. Interesting. On ES, we never swept out these lows. So we do have quite a bit of low resistance here, but there's not really anything sending us down there right now, I'd say. I mean, because this 4 hour gap got closed above. We're so close to these highs, I feel like we're just going to go take them out. But I mean, we're about to find out in a second. I'm going to go down and mark my session liquidity before I get into... Actually, let me just do it in order just so I'm prepared. 4 hour. The only recent kind of 4 hour gap we had was this one right here. Which we respected twice. Boom. This is 2 a.m. December 2nd. Do we have the same one over here? Yep, 2 a.m. December 2nd. We also respected it here. So we're just bullish. Reacted bullishly off this 4 hour gap twice last time. Perfect. Boom, boom, boom. On the 1 hour, is there anything crazy recently? No. So that means we kind of have the same thing where we just reacted off this gap. We have these two lows which look mad equal. 817.75, 817.50. So slightly, this one's slightly lower. And on NASDAQ, 25, 413.75. Oh, this is obviously higher on NASDAQ. I can even see that. Okay. Boom. But this one barely took it out while NASDAQ stayed above. So technically we have an SMT there, but we pushed all the way up already, so we completed it. Right now we're kind of in no man's land. Let me mark my session liquidity on the 15-minute. Before this market opens up and I'm unprepared. Yellow. Yeah, looks like we just have London lows still intact. We already took out Asian highs and Asian lows, so we don't really have anything right now. We had kind of just Asia consolidation, and then London had more consolidation. We didn't really manipulate in any direction yet. So be careful for a heavy manipulation because, I mean, shit. Like, it's possible to come back down to these lows, honestly. Because, like, even if we look at the hourly, like, first, let me see if there's any, like, SMTs right here. Now we're both above everything. And to the left, I'm gonna mark out this high too, because I need to figure out what we're doing here. Is this an equal high? No, it's not. This one's definitely higher. High 71, 21, 25, 20, 50, yep. Right, so 20, 21, yep. Cool. So I'm gonna mark out that high on NASDAQ and on ES2. Ooh, what? 1 a.m., 2 a.m. Thursday. Is that here? Oh yeah, it is. On ES, that's up here. Okay, because everything else we already above. All right, bet. Because this is a high inside of an hourly gap. Is it on the 4 hour too? I don't think so. Oh, it is. So this is a high inside of a 4 hour gap all the way up here. Oh wait, never mind. Technically we invert. Okay, cool. So let's just go back to the hourly for this example. Oh, let me actually pull up my fucking trade of 8 over here before I fucking forget. And then not be able to enter when I need to like an idiot. Yeah, but on the hourly, this is a high inside of an hourly gap, which is a good draw on liquidity. Perfect. Oh, we already hit that. Okay, so we just took that out on NASDAQ, not on ES. So we're actually, I'm going to be watching just because I want to be patient because unemployment already came out 8:30. So it means there was already some sort of little jump. There's already markets in, like people are here. We're not just now. Coming out of this. We do, like, I think I pointed this out yesterday, like we do have a lot of low resistance liquidity. And we only just built more. Or like, look at this. Like, we have London lows, and then we just have like low resistance, not a single gap down to this low down here, which is relative equal with this one on NASDAQ. So I don't know, man. I don't know. But honestly, we're bullish. I mean, if we look, let's see, just leave up a gap on the hourly. It did. So like, we're playing in this range right here because we made this hourly gap after that huge dump yesterday, and we haven't broken below this level at all. Like, not even really close. We didn't have much volume, and we had just done like 2 fucking humongous ass moves once we took out this high, so we didn't really go anywhere. However, we just took out some liquidity to the top side, and I think our draws are for sure going to be higher. We just, I think, have to be, I don't know. I'm not sure. We're going to wait. But if you just look at the higher time frame, the size of this gap, mad low resistance. Mad low resistance. I feel like once we take out more up here, then we're looking for fucking all these lows, bro. But I think this needs to be a high time frame turtle soup. I just don't think it's all gonna happen today. Because look, we're gonna get our consolidation right here. Then we're gonna get our sweep of these highs. Come back down. And then we're gonna start to fall back down. To kind of continue this high time frame downtrend that we're shifting into. Unless we just to the moon. That would be sick too. Right now, I simply can't be bullish, or I simply can't be bearish, just because of the way both of these wicks yesterday respected this 4-hour gap right here. Because that's the most recent high time frame gap we've really got into. Oh shit, market's open. Alright, market's open, guys. Let's look and see what we have to see. Wow. Yeah, like on the 15-minute, this is like, wow. So just to keep in mind, since we did take out these highs on NQ, this is an SMT. Thursday, 13th, November 2025. Let's see. Just to make sure, Thursday the 13th. Yep. Yep, same time. Yeah, so it's so weird. ES was like pushing so much higher than NQ yesterday, and overnight NQ came back. It's interesting. Oh, so we're shit in the bed. Yeah, we want to be very patient waiting for true manipulation today, just because there was no manipulation in Asia or London. And we've taken out both the highs and the lows. So looks like right now we're just shit in the bed. Yes, not coming down as aggressively. There's no gaps here, like at all. Like, yeah, NQ is shitting itself. Yes, we're above these high lows. But holy fuck. I would expect there to be like a 15-minute gap here or something, but there's simply just not. Like 5 minute. I'm dead. Is the draw lower? I don't think so. Maybe. I like this kind of super back and forth, kind of choppy staircase up. So do we need to take? I don't think so. I think we're so close. We just took one of these. The only thing is that we're making S&P off these highs. So that really is the thing that makes us a little bearish. Draw that out real quick. Yeah, so we have a high time frame S&T in place. We're turning back to the upside on ES. No, we're not. We're just going back up a little bit, but we're also making an S&T now off these lows. So which way shall we respect? Are we gonna respect this 15-minute bullish gap off the open? We're gonna disrespect it. Because this 15-minute, we inversed and then reacted bearishly off of it, but then we invalidated it with that big ass bullish candle up and put in a regular bullish fair value gap. What's going on here? Wow. What is going on here? Yeah, I'm chilling right now. The thing is, if I'm gonna have a draw higher, is there like a nah? There's not really like an unfilled 15-minute to the left over here. I would really love it if there was some sort of unfilled gap that I could target, but it looks like right now there's not necessarily an unfilled gap. So the draw actually might be lower. I mean, we did take out a high and a gap, and a high time frame gap, created an SMT off that high. So, I mean, yeah, there's still a gap there on S&P. All right, so let's see what's going on the 15-minute again. Nasdaq below these lows, ES above these lows. Question is, will we inverse this 15-minute gap or nah? Sorry for all the sniffling, guys. My nose is going crazy right now, like I got allergies. The market's kind of in a weird place right now. I don't know how much I love it. I don't know how much I love this today, just because I've honestly been finding a lot of confidence in trading into a high time frame gap or a place that the market should retrace to. However, right now there's not really a place the market should retrace to. Market opened, we took out this high over here, but it's kind of like, and then we came immediately back down. But if we're going to like go higher off this, if this isn't just some sort of like liquidity sweeper manipulation, I mean, we would want to like manipulate lower first and then go higher. But I can't really target anything here because we already took this out. We already took out this first high. So that means if I'm going to target anything, it would have to be up here. Or at this high right here, because there's no gap over here to target because it's so huge. It was already filled right here. So you would target this high. Or these are equal highs. That's pretty sick. Maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of like where I'm at right now. So there's no unfilled gap here. Because this move up was super choppy. So maybe the draw is lower. 15-minute got closed through. Oh no, we still have 3 more minutes. Yes, it's holding in this gap though. Cool, so 15-minute gap here on the 5-minute. What happened? We did create a 5-minute gap off the open. And now we're tapping into it. See if it sends us lower or if we're able to inverse this. Or at least stay within this 15-minute range, or 15-minute gap. Like, I guess I want to target lower just because of these like low resistance draws are juicy. But to retrace this level a 3rd time, that's interesting. It's very interesting. Maybe like equilibrium of this wick or some shit. Literally, it's the top of this fair value gap. Okay, back to what's going on over here. We pushed up. We're down here. ES. What did you do? You did the same thing. Okay, cool. So we're inversing this 15-minute off the open. If we keep unrespecting this, I guess I just look for us to be bearish. Probably down to this gap. Just because that's 50% of the wick. And the rest of it down to there is complete low resistance liquidity. Just gonna throw that right there. Because if I'm looking for these lows, I'd want us to retrace into some sort of point of interest and then manipulate, and then I'll look for a short. Which pretty much, in layman's terms, just means I need us to go a little higher first. I need to take out some of the higher. Remember the basics of this shit, bro. If you want to see price go lower, you need to first see it go higher. And if you want to see price go higher, you need to first see lower so you can take out all the stops and the market makers can fill their orders. Because you want to be with the market makers and you want to burn other people that are trying to retail trade like you. You're trying to take money from everybody else. Because to make money on the market, you have to take somebody else's. So fucking turn fucking little Timmy and little Billy into fucking liquidity. Since they're trying to put fucking money on the market without knowing what they're doing. Turn them niggas into liquidity real quick. Don't play. I'm actually going to move the camera down a little bit. Yeah. Cool. Alright. Let's see what's going on. 5 minute, 15 minutes just opened up. We inverse this gap. We also inversed it on ES. I'm not gonna lie, this is not like the most terrible trade with this retrace. We're coming back into a 5 minute gap. We sweep out the liquidity from these stops right here. There's not really an entry here though besides break a structure, which I don't like. Which is not until all the way, still hasn't even, technically we still haven't even broke structure. So the risk to reward on it's not necessarily ideal unless we're gonna go sweep out higher more now. But there is no like inversion or a strong confluence off a gap on the lower time frame to get into this. Yeah, but if you did enter on a breaker structure, it would have to be here, right? Let's see if we don't even break structure yet. Yeah, okay, so there's no entry here at all. This is not a bad area to do it. I mean, we have this resting 15 minute. Ideally, since this tapped into the previous 5 minute, we're gonna sweep out this, tap into this 15 minute, maybe have an SMT with ES. Maybe ES will push higher than NASDAQ. And we fucking reverse to the downside after that. Cause like 4 hour, 1 hour, no gaps, 30 minute, no gaps, 15 minute, not a single gap, 5 minute. There's gaps, but they're like inversed or weird. Like there's no gaps here. There's this one, which got filled. Anyways, I'm going back and forth too much about that shit. Let's see what's going on over here. ES is still above these London highs or London lows, so we still have a SMT in place. If S&P took these out before we actually manipulated, that would be nice. That would be pretty nice. Just because it would make my bias a lot easier. It would just because it would make my bias a lot easier. Having an SMT at the low is not necessarily ideal when you're trying to short. You don't really want an SMT in the opposite direction. That's like pushing you the other way. But it's kind of like, what would we even be going to? Only higher prices, but that goes against not only this high time frame SMT, but we already took out this liquidity on NASDAQ. That's why we even have an SMT in the first place. So I was saying this before, that we'd have to come all the way fucking up here if I'm looking for something bullish. Alright. I'm gonna make some music later today. I got another video coming for y'all. Made in the closet with a little whiteboard, so I'm hyped for that one. I need to start posting on Shorts. I was talking about this before. Like, I need to post on other platforms. So that's what I'm really looking to sit down and get done today before any fun activities. Before I hit the gym. Get my shit together, get my platforms right. Post a few, like, short form content. I need to really get in my short form content bag. Because this market and this trading is going to be here every day, because whether I win or lose today, whether I win or lose tomorrow, I'm still going to be here next week. Live day trading, I just want to turn the camera on every single day. That's my goal. And to follow my strategy. Of course, that's the goal. It's not really to win or lose. I'm starting to make a bunch of wicks on the 1 minute. That's weird. Oh shit. Okay, perfect. So ES is taking out this low first. And it looks like we're probably going to make an SMT off these highs when we retrace. Maybe. Or did we make a SMT off the lows? Yeah, so we no longer have an SMT at these London lows. We did create an SMT right here. Oh, shit. From like here up to here. Not that that really matters. But once you got those SMTIs, you gotta be looking for them. Fucking, I'm in a good mood recently, so let's do it, bro. Let's just keep these spirits high. Let's keep spitting out good vibes and keep this momentum going, bro. And we're just gonna shit the bed all the way to the fucking gap, or what? SMT at the lows again, though. But it went from these London lows being the SMT to this low right here being the SMT, which is slightly, I mean, is there, like, if this 5-minute gap wasn't filled, this shit would be juicy. However, it is like in the 15-minute is inversed. So like, I don't know how well an inverse fair value gap really works as a price target. I'm not sure how confident I am in that. I mean, I feel like the trade out of this inverse 15 would be way better than a trade going to it. But let's just sit back and just watch what's gonna print on the chart. It's 9:53, so the macro opens in 7 minutes. It's not like we're trading. It's not like we're taking a trade in the next 7 minutes anyway. Because fuck. Let's go. Because taking a trade right before that macro opens or that hourly opens or even like a 10:30 opens is not really gonna be your most ideal. Unless the market moves quick. Sorry about the lawnmower. But, oh shit. Let's see. 5-minute. S&P is just kind of going straight down. Took out these lows. We have S&T from 935 straight down here. Right? 935, yep. Are we starting to react up now? These are all wicks though. I don't know. This is a good bullish setup if these highs were like there's a little. I feel a little more confident on these. I might, unless we. I mean, there's no entry right here. Unless you took this breaker structure right here. That's not a. Actually, right here is not a bad entry. Not something I would take, but just because I'm not gonna take this just because this 15 minutes an inverse. If this 15-minute was like a regular gap unfilled, I'm like, oh yeah, give me that. But right now, right before the open of the 10 a.m., we have a lot of manipulation coming. We have an SMT at the highs and the lows right now. We both indexes swept out London lows, and then we create an SMT at this low. Even though we have an SMT at the high, I just feel like a retrace would be nice. Well, we're about to actually close in 2 minutes, and that's going to create a 15-minute gap just like this, and that's going to be an unfilled 15 minutes. So we might be taking a trade here to an unfilled 15-minute. Yar. Yeah, because this is going to be 15 minutes, especially if we keep pushing down. Let's see if we create another SMT or if we clear them out on the downside. Okay, so NQ takes out these lows. ES probably did the same. Yep, ES also took out these lows. So no more SMT. We have another minute and 40. Let's see how aggressive we push up. Because what do we have here? People going long, people going long, people going long, people going long. Sweep them all out. Under these London lows, we took London lows, we swept those out. And now after this sweep, we have a 1 minute gap here. If we theoretically we're here, take profits at that 15-minute stop loss is at this low, or we're taking out lower. It's the highest we can get a 101 at. It's like I kind of want to slap this. same time I don't. It's the risk to reward. Like, I want to take this, but the risk to reward is not good. Mm. $200 stop gives you $500 on 5 contracts on NASDAQ. And we're not really inversing this gap immediately. We just tapped into it twice and didn't inverse it, which makes me feel a little better about not being able to take this trade, honestly. Alright, but no SMT though. Yeah, I'm definitely not taking this trade. I do kind of like this area though. Another reason why, like, if we get another entry that's better than this one, I might just take it anyway, even if the risk to reward is like 0.9. Simply because the 15 minutes here, yes, but I could hold it until a 1-to-1, just because this right here would be where everybody's stops are. Everybody's stops are going to be up here, most likely. If you're in this short, if you're looking for lower prices, I need us to come up here and sweep this out, because I kind of want to be short. But if I want to be short, then that means I need us to sweep out these stops, guys. I need us to sweep out some level of liquidity up here, and I feel like the stops are up here and up here. This 15 minute, at the end of this 15 minute right in here. But if it takes us 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we inverse on the 5th candle, fuck no, I'm not taking that. It's not smart. What's ES doing? Chopping, just staying in the same place, just staying sideways. We're not really taking out any highs or lows. On the hourly, what does this look like? This is a small push higher on the hourly. We gotta be careful because this first one, first candle all look the exact same. The first 5 minute, first 15 minute, 30 minute, etc. We're making a perfect staircase on NASDAQ. And kind of on ES too, bro. Okay, so what am I looking for from here? I'm really just waiting for manipulation. It's 10 a.m. If we manipulate lower, create some sort of SMT or some other thing down here, and then reverse up, I'd be looking for this 15-minute gap. If we explode up right now, manipulate up, take out this like kind of set of highs right here, maybe even come all the way up here and create some sort of SMT or something, I'd be looking for us to go lower. Let's see, it looks like we're finally inversing this gap after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the 6th candle. and we're not even going through on the sixth candle. We're still respecting it. Wow. Where is my volatility, bro? No, we really want to go down. Let's go. Honestly, I'd rather catch like something going to this 15-minute anyway. But for me to want to even do that, I need a liquidity sweep. Yo, I kind of got a shit. Oh my god, stomach. You'd have to do this. Now it's the Celsius, bro. That caffeine be having you need go, bro. Oh, we finally inversed it on the fucking millionth candle. We're gonna go down anyway. I'm dead. Yo. Oh, I'm fucking crying. Is there like a gap or anything on another time frame? Nah. ES just did the exact same thing though. ES didn't have a, well, yeah, it did. It had this tiny 1 minute gap. Okay, cool. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. I do have the 30-second chart up over here. So, on my Trade of 8. So I was talking a little bit about that yesterday. Ideally, I don't take a 30-second. But for me, I like this. This would be the entry. Yeah. That would have been the entry right there. Is that a positive? Nah. Yeah. I'm okay sitting this one out, honestly. Risk to awards not that good. Like, not that good. We did have kind of like a 30-second inverse in this candle, but we didn't really sweep out enough lows for me to really be like, yeah, that was like a big liquidity sweep. And if I held it to 1-1, then what? I mean, that's halfway up here. It's not terrible, but I don't know. Not ideal. Not ideal. Oh no, we're getting a 30-second inverse to the downside if we close down below here. See, this is why you don't watch the 30-second. That bitch is deceiving. Let me get rid of this. I'm just gonna turn the opacity down on this shit real quick, just because I can't see nothing. Like, I wanna see this better, but I don't wanna forget that where these London lows are. Ooh. Hold up. SMT right here. I mean, it's low, 1 minute SMT, but I mean, shit. Let's see what happens here if we're going to get an inverse. If we're going to put in this 1 minute gap and inverse it. Because that's going to put this somewhere here. Cool. ES also took out these lows. NASDAQ took out 1001 and 1002, which we did not take out over here. SMT, SMT. If we don't run off too far right away, I'd be willing to take this. It's like we pushed down off of it initially. Oh, S&P is going down. Okay. 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 Hold on. Yep. Okay, nice. ES pretty much just took out 10 a.m. lows, the 958, 957. That's these deepest lows right here. Boom. Boom. That's more manipulation. If that candle wasn't a doji, I might have entered right there. But I don't enter on any doji candlesticks. That's one of my rules. I want to see bullish confirmation, especially after SMT. Looks like we're pushing up into this gap, trying to inverse it. Let me just double check, make sure there's no other gaps. Yep, nope. Okay, cool. See how far up we close at. If we close through this, I'm in. Oh, we're rejected. We're respecting it. I have to see how this candle looks, because for this, that means that we created the gap 1, 2, tick 3. If this ends up closing bearish, then I wouldn't want to be in right now. I don't even have this position on, by the way. I just put this tool here to see what my risk to reward would be, because I don't want to I really want to stray away from taking less than a 1-to-1 risk to reward. Yeah, but let me actually delete this just because since we closed bearish here, again, same thing as last time. 1, 2, 3, 4 candles, and we still haven't inversed this. Then I want as soon as I place my position, we're delivering to my TP instantly. Even though it looks like we're going to inverse this now, I'm not getting in this. Even though we'll probably come right to this 15-minute. Let's see. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. There's a 30-second inverse right here. Damn. Damn, yeah. Yeah, 10:16 close. Yeah, so at this, there was also a 30-minute. Let's see. Or a 30-second. Let's see if there was a entry here. Yeah, nah, this volume really ain't it. Let's see, that's for the 30-second inverses right there. I'm gonna take this because we're inversing the 30-second right now.
Order filled.
Yep, so I actually got in right here. Stop's gonna be at 10:13. All right. So let's see. This is where I'm in at. Let's see what happens. I just feel really good about this. Like if this goes to my stop loss, it's kind of like, oh, whatever. Like I'll chalk it up to the game because even though it's a 30-second inverse. We already created an SMT at the low. We have an unfilled 15-minute above and like 4 low range. Like look at all these highs right here. Like take this off right here. Look at all these fucking highs and wicks right here. Oh shit. We're gonna take one and go into a doji. At some point in here should be my break even, but I think it would be once we take this high right here. I guess we already did take this high. I'm tripping. But I'm not even going to go break even. That's how confident I am in this trade. Just because SMT at the lows, and since I did take it off the 30-second, we're on the lower time frame, I just really don't want to have a wick come down and me get stopped out by a wick. And if we lose, that's okay. I'm willing to eat that. Yeah, for ES, it's up here. Oh, we're on the way down now. Are we going to my stop loss? Am I going to eat my words because I said if I'll lose, I'll take it? Oh, this isn't looking good for your boy, guys.
Stop filled.
Yep. Let's see. I'm going to look for a re-entry here if we show some good bullish confluences, just because we still have an SMT in place here. No, dude. Oh. Oh, and it's giving me a terrible risk to reward, running all the way off without me. Yeah, I can't enter that, man. Fuck. That's unfortunate, man. That is very unfortunate. Oh, yeah, I would say like we can retrace down here. Let's just see what happens. I feel like there's a little time for like expansion. Like liquidity is in the market now, so it's gonna be a little hard for a retrace. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. There is an SMT here. But like, what the fuck is this? Oh, we're gonna edge the gap. I don't know why this is here. We're edging this gap though. Right now we're not actually taking it, so if we push down from here, I mean, it's still possible. I don't know why the market is chopping like this.
Order filled.
Oh my god, I left my fucking stop by. Fuck. No, 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 no. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, I'm getting fucked right now. Shit. Alright. Fuck. Oh my fucking god. Okay, so we're in a fucking 15-minute gap. fuck. So I'm in an order right now, with a lot of contracts. Oh, well, I guess not that many, but it's at this line right here. Fuck, I always fucking forget to do that. Shit happened yesterday too after I got off. Since it's still before 11, I did want to kind of look for a short, just because I was saying that if we tap it in this 15 minute and then manipulate down out of it, I could be looking for some sort of continuation with the trend. So at this point, since I'm in the order right here at this line, at the entry of this 15 minute, I'm thinking if we can give me an entry, I'll stay in it. But if we're just gonna push down and give me an out here, I will get out first. Fuck. No, dude. Oh my god, this is a super bad position, bro. I don't know what I'm doing. No, no. Why did I not just exit here, bro? Fuck. Arch 15-minute gap liquidity sweep. price and it's creating an SMT off these lows. Like, this is very risky, but like if I close out here, I'm losing like $500 per account, which I really just don't want to do. But I mean, I know it's the, like, even though in the back of my head I know it's the more disciplined decision to make, I don't want to just throw away money, and I feel like the market can go down here. It's 50% of that wick. We do have this 3-minute unfilled gap right here. We also have a 5-minute, so this is a 3-minute stacked with a 5-minute. So if we can inverse this, this would be fire. And S&P is just going down and down and down. And what is NASDAQ doing, bro? Can you go? You're scaring me. Let's see if we inverse it on the 3-minute. We reverse this 3-minute. So I want to say entry is right there. Fuck. I'm not going break even fast enough. Uh-oh. Okay, stops definitely at break even at this point. My stop is at break even here, which is actually up here. I'm gonna move my stop up once we take out these. Move my stop down to this break even where my original entry would be after taking out these highs. So if we want to run down, let's run down. Big 1 minute, 2 minute gap to the left. There is a 3 minute as well. But I think we're going to stay down here to inverse that gap. Oh, or maybe not. ES got the same shit going on. No 3 minute gap on ES. ES does have the 2 minute gap and probably the 1 minute gap. My foot's falling asleep. Are we gonna print 2 dojis?
Stop filled.
Okay. So we did take some profit on there. Honestly, in all hindsight, I wish I closed out down here because I was in profit enough on the account just to be back kind of like at break even for the day. Wow. What an emotional roller coaster at the end. Like I can feel like I just need to chill. Wow. Not gonna lie. Little bit of greed there towards the end. I should have just closed it out. Honestly, literally, once we took out this shit. Once we tap this 5 minute gap or this 3 minute gap here. This 3 minute gap that's right here with this 3 minute low. Should have just closed that because this was an accidental entry right here. So that even if I re-entered on this 3 minute right here, I like this 3 minute inverse because I had to be forced to be in this trade. But I did like it because we had this stop hunt, we had the little we had a high liquidity sweep SMT. No, not SMT, right? Yeah, not an SMT, but we had a liquidity sweep into the inverse towards a draw on liquidity. But I didn't have like a set one because I would have had to pick out this low down here because all of this was kind of lower time frame. There's not really anything here to stop us. So wow. So yeah, okay, well, real quick, let me do this then. Let me open up my TradeZilla, reload this shit, and just go over it. Took a loss today. Today's a losing day. It's okay though. Yep. Minus 403. First one. You can't really see it, but it's a 30-second inverse. Because we had an SMT at these lows. Just so that it has the name on there when I save it. So SMT, this should have been a break-even point. I'm gonna put a text box here. Should have gone break-even. Where the fuck is the damn arrow? There it is, this one. Kind of frustrating just because on the first trade I got stopped out. Should have been stopped out at break even, but I was cocky that we were definitely going to come to this 15-minute unfilled gap. It's just so happened that we swept me out first and then didn't give me a good entry, because if I re-entered here, this is a terrible risk to reward. Like, absolutely terrible. So, not something that I really want. But I actually like this trade. I have no problems taking this trade again. The only thing I would change is simply actually go break even when you're fucking supposed to. And do what you need to do. Second trade. I'm gonna write All right, that's okay though. Boom, boom. I was risking. This is actually perfect. Like, I actually really like this trade, this risk, just because I was risking 600 to make 1.3, 1.33. So, had I had hit that trade, would have made around 800. Cool. I think going into maybe not tomorrow, just because Fridays are always really like volatile for me, and I feel like I don't have the greatest proven track record of trading the best on Fridays. I'm probably not gonna up my risk then. Well, I just want to kind of up my risk just because I don't want to keep taking small losses and small wins on these evaluations. Because let's see, what's our account balance at right now? Because our account balance is still at 50K. So we've been bouncing around this week. Yeah, it's because I haven't won trades back to back. But this is the account balance up here. So I'm at 49K 826. So just literally just $200 down from a regular day. But that's kind of how we've been doing it. This was accidental entry, comma, still had buy limit set from previous trade, comma, held because market had potential to go lower after filling 15-minute ready gap trailed stop. This would be our break even. We had 3-minute inverse right here. Wow. So we don't put our stop to break even. We get stopped down and it flushes right to TP. And then we do put our stop to break even. And then it stops us out at break even and then fucking takes all the way to the TP, bro. Fuck, bro. Shit. This could have been a lot of money right here. And it's like the wick took me out too, bro. Fuck. That's so annoying. So fucking annoying. This shit. Holy fuck. Alright, whatever. It don't matter, bro. To take what market would give me, comma, market went to TP after stopping me out at break even. Okay. Okay, so I still gotta pee. Is there anything else here? Just like, I don't know. I feel like going break even here was the right thing to do. Yeah, in this situation, objectively, I think going break even was the right thing to do. I think if this was my first trade of the day, if I hadn't taken this trade already off the 30-second, and I had waited till we got into this 15-minute gap to make a retracement or to make an expansion, 3-minute inverse to 3-minute, I think keeping my stop here, going like this long position or short position, boom, stop here, TP here, would have been a good trade if I just let it run. Because this edged break, this barely stopped me out break even and then went right to it. That kind of sucks. But besides that, those are the two trades I took today. One $600 loss, one $200 profit. I'll be looking to kind of size in, really try to dial in on these perfect trades and not take anything else besides an A+ setup. I want to up my risk so I can pass these accounts and get to the funded stage. Then I'll probably drop myself back to this $500 risk or $400 risk per trade. Besides that, as you can see, I'm moving a lot because I really got to go. Got to take a piss. Y'all have a great day. I'm going to be uploading a video later. See y'all tomorrow.